You have arrived. Welcome to the Freshest Look, where we hit the motherfucking books over the head. Like and subscribe. Be sure to follow all social media outlets at Who-Bangin, at Dutch Boy Fresh. I'm coming to you daily, so show some motherfucking love.
To compete, to win, that's all I live for. Really. When you lose, you're easily forgotten. I don't think anyone want to go to that grave forgotten.
How we doing? It's your boy Fresh, just checking in. Salute to the ladies, gents, and DJs for tuning in. You already know it's all love. Big shout out to the chat. Chris, my guy, I see you. Thanks for joining us. Joe Free, my dude. Bartlett Z, my G, already. You already know it's West Coast Wednesdays. And the NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plug. Yeah, man. We got the OG Kush, the traditional OG Kush. I believe it's about 28%. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Real piney. If you don't like OG Kush, then I just don't think you're a real weed smoker. Let me know what you're smoking on. We had a beautiful, prop yesterday. The Celtics game didn't go as planned. Unfortunately, they wanted to fuck around and give it away in the fourth. They got outscored 10 points in the fourth. I believe they lost by 8. I got to touch on this game for a minute. They shot 49% from the field. They shot better percentage. They out-rebounded them, had more assists, had less turnovers, and still lost the motherfucking game. I don't know, but I go right back to the window with the Celtics +5, 4.5. Maybe it'd be right to the chin again, but I'm just like, God damn, man, we need a little more from Marcus Smart. He didn't do shit. The bench didn't really show nothing. Only Robert Williams really showed out for us. But yeah, man, that one was a little tough. I did believe I was on the right side. Didn't turn out the right way. What you on there? Some Gorilla Glue 4? Okay, yeah, I had that Gorilla Glue 4 crossed with that Kim. That crazy glue, Joe. That shit is beautiful, bro. I still got a little bit left. I was on that yesterday. And then, of course, we had the fresh prop. We had the motherfucking Zach LaVine. Dropped a 40-piece on him in the third quarter. At the end of 3, homeboy had the motherfucking 40-piece. So that was easy, over 26.5. So we were blessed on that. Not so much with the Celtics, but you already know we're going to get it back. The freshest look is now 22-15 plus 5.6 units. Now, I did want to touch on something because I've been saying this 2-unit play on my freshest look, and that's actually the only play that I've been tracking. But I'm going to switch it up. Every play I give you, I'm going to be betting the same amount on. And they're all going to, and I'm going to track every single play that I give you. There's no reason to only track the one play. So, Joe Exotic, I see you this one. Okay, Danny, I see you off that Exotic, my man. Woo, that Kush hit. So, just so we're on the same page, I believe Gary tweeted me out and asked me a question. So, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. From now on, I'm betting the same amount on every play I give you. I'm going to track every single play. So, everything I give you will be tracked. And then, of course, the freshest look is simply going to be the one that I like the best. But they're all going to be the same units and all track. No reason just to track one. I'm tired of hitting the fucking, missing the freshest look and hitting everything else and not tracking it or vice versa. So we're on the same page. Everything's to be tracked, and I'll give you the freshest look at the end of them. So I got a 4-piece for y'all today. And saying that, so let's get right to it. Let's hit these motherfuckers over the head. We're going to the motherfucking DC. We're going to the motherfucking Washington Wizards, and you already know what we're doing. We're fading the motherfucking Sacramento Kings. I don't like much about them. De'Aaron Fox and Halliburton is pretty much what they got. They lost Marvin Bagley now, and they're simply not a good basketball team. They're not well coached, and they play absolutely no fucking defense. Now, they're 2-5 ATS on the road, 1-6 ATS in their last 7 in Washington, and 1-11 ATS in their last 12 versus the Eastern Conference. They don't play well really against anybody, but sure as hell not the motherfucking Eastern Conference. Now, the last 2 road games, they're shooting 24% from 3. So, I mean, they're getting to the hole, but they can't shoot the ball from deep. So really what I would like, the Wizards to do is protect that paint and let these motherfuckers shoot threes. Let Buddy Hield just keep chucking them. Protect the paint. Don't let De'Aaron Fox penetrate on you all day. We should be real good here. Now, the Wizards, to me, are hungry for a motherfucking win. They've won, I believe, since March 4th. Now they are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 at home versus a team with a losing record. Now they're 6-1 ATS in their last 7 at home versus a team with a winning percentage under 40%. So they're going to take advantage, I believe, of the Sacramento Kings. They haven't had that taste of winning. We know Bradley Beal gets pretty salty when he doesn't taste a win. So I see this being a chance for them to take advantage of the Sacramento King that just isn't as good as them, and the Wizards should show out here. So we're going to go ahead and lock in the Washington Wizards minus 2.5, and that's available at William Hill. There we go. Now I seen this one. I locked in this game last night at minus 5.5. See, it's at 6 now, and I see a lot of cats on the other side, but I really like this play. We're going to go ahead and look at the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm going to lock it in. First half, minus 3. I'm going to lock in full game. I got it at 5.5 last night. It's at minus 6 now. I still like it. Now, to me, this is just a spot where Philly is tired. The 3 games in 4 nights. They're 0-2 ATS and back-to-backs at home. Without Embiid, I just don't see. They played a tough game last night. I mean, we had Tobias Harris playing 37 minutes. We had Simmons going 33. I mean, Dwight Howard came off the bench and gave him fucking 27 minutes. I think they're gonna be tired. And like I mentioned, this is the 3rd game in 4 nights. And I think Milwaukee is a team that thinks they're as good as Philly and is gonna take advantage of, Embiid being out and in the situation. This is a game where they're going to go in and probably put it on them and feel real good. But really, what do? You beat the fucking Philly on a back-to-back without Embiid. Yeah, at home, but come on. This is a situation where Milwaukee should smash by 15. Now, in the last 2 meetings, the Bucks are 2-0 ATS with a win margin plus 16. And they actually won 9 out of the last 10 games and 6-4 ATS in their last 10. So if you're betting Milwaukee, you're not too mad. I think this is a Milwaukee Bucks spot, and we're going to double down first half minus 3 and full game minus 6. Those lines are both available at William Hill. And I couldn't get up out of here. I know a lot of cats aren't going to like that. I did see you, Marlon. You're on the other side. One of us is going to eat, my dude. But I really do like the Bucks in this spot, Marlon. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like it when I seen that you put that shit out, because you've been running hot like a motherfucker. And I know you know your shit, but this is a Buck spot. One of us will be right, one of us will be wrong. Either way, we're gonna put it in the motherfucking air. Now, I couldn't get out of here without getting you guys a fresh prop. Like we said, we smashed that Zach LaVine. The prop market's been looking pretty clear to me. I just gotta stay in my lane and not get too cute. So we're going right back to where I've been before, but we're gonna hit a little bit different. And we're going to go Russ over 25.5 points. Of course, it's Russell Westbrook in the Wizards. We're going over 25.5 points. This is minus 103 at DraftKings. Now, the last 3 meetings versus the Sacramento Kings, Russ plays well against De'Aaron Fox. He's averaging 34 points his last 3 meetings when he links up in versus Sacramento. Now, his last 3 games this year, he's averaging 30 points in his last 3. So since that break, he's come back and he's been scoring. Got that new little fade, got that lineup. He's looking real good. So I'm looking at Russ to attack De'Aaron Fox, to attack anybody they put on him in the backcourt. Sacramento's suspect defensively everywhere, but the real suspect against the backcourt point guard, scoring point guards. Now, in the last 4 games, I did 86. It's actually the last 5 because I 86 the Houston Rockets from this shit because those motherfuckers, they're the Houston motherfucking Rockets. So now they're giving up 26 to Rozier, 28 to Trae Young, 44 to D. Lil. And shout out to Damian Lillard last night. God damn, my favorite player in the motherfucking NBA, no secret. Homeboy dropped a 50-piece with 10 dimes and came back and won the motherfucking game. He don't just be dropping all these fucking points and all this shit with no win. He got the W too. Impressive ass shit, Dan. Shout out, my dude. And then, of course, 44 to Lillard, and then 28 to Schroeder. So as you can see, any point guard that has any sort of offensive skills is getting 25 plus against the motherfucking Sacramento Kings. So we're going to lock in over 25.5 Russell Westbrook. So just to go over what we got one more time, because I did give y'all motherfuckers a 4-piece. Let me spark this bitch up because it's very important. Yeah, man. So, all right, so back at it. We got the motherfucking Washington Wizards -2.5 available at William Hill. We got the motherfucking Deer, first half -3, full game -6, both available at William Hill. And then we got over 25.5 points, Russell Westbrook, and that is -103, and that's available at DraftKings. You already know we about to hit these motherfuckers straight over the head. Show some love. I come through you daily, 8 o'clock Pacific time, a.m. every morning. Be sure to link in. You already know, fuck with me in the chat. Who-Bangin Sports. Like and subscribe if you have not. You know, we come through you with everything. My guy DJ Bigboss hitting you with them daily bangers. You already know WamTalk Wednesdays. Be sure to lock in on that today at 2:30. We got Marlon Z hitting you with soccer. We hit you with every motherfucking thing. Spring motherfucking training. So be sure to lock us in. Show some love. Follow me at Twitter at DutchBoyFresh. Here's the plays for you real quick. The Wizards, just so you, if y'all can't write them down or remember. Always like, always comment. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers tomorrow. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest.